Hello Aries, welcome to this reading for the mid-month November 2023 at Tarot Solar Sun Studio with me, Caro. We are going to have a close look of the mid-month energies under the Scorpio new moon taking place. So with the celestial energy, let's see how all these are converted in tarot wise. Okay, so I am going to begin with your sign. I'm going to begin with your sign. And what Aries needs to know around this time for mid-month November. Okay. So, Aries, your first message is we have a Four of Cups. We have a Page of Wands. And the Four of Pentacles. Okay, I see for some time you have caught a level of stability. Maybe things weren't so much heated, but after a while things started to kind of get more stable for you, more secure. And now, though this is becoming, I think, for you, something is getting too comfortable for you. It's like I don't need this much of comfort. I mean, it's like you are after something. You are heading towards something now, like launching something. But there is a conservative energy also around you. This conservative energy, there can be here a male figure in your life who are maybe older than you, or an older person, not only in numbers, but it can be also generational wise. And maybe you do not want to do something around what they say, but it's like this new moon, you have to like move yourself in order to solve some problems maybe pointed or caused by this person. It's like you are about to trust your luck. You are about to trust I don't see you here like what can go wrong or something in that nature. So here also you have been given and granted some also resources. You have been granted these, like you are one of those people who can handle them well. So it's like you are given some tools, direction, maybe a financial support, resources, like you have access to something. Again, maybe provided with this man. Maybe it's like they caused the problem or the trouble, but they are also giving you the tools to fix it, because maybe they are not in the place to act. So maybe some Aries is more of like acting on behalf of someone. So you are maybe acting on behalf of someone here. I think there was some type of a stormy time, or things weren't, again, like it was very much hard for you to get into this spot now where you are, but it's like a storm now is being over. It's time for you to act. Now there is this good timing around things, and Aries, in your steps, there is no only just one alternative, or there is no only just one possibility. There are actually these adjacent possibilities and many ways for you to look for and also step into. You are definitely not obliged to act on a certain way. There are alternatives and opportunities for you there. There can be also several ways to approach a problem at this time. Again, you are not just limited with one, perspective, I do feel. I see here Aries getting some really lucky energy when it comes to their partnerships, and there is a really great fortune and luck around it. Like, this is some type of a stability. It's like you know now how to approach a problem. You know now how to maybe I don't want to use the word fix, but it's like something, a partnership, not necessarily romantically, by the way, but it is getting like more, something getting more reliable for you, okay? Something getting more reliable for you. And if there was a problem for you and it was like causing a headache, by the way, I don't know if there was an intervention of an older person causing some trouble in a partnership, like for instance the father of the person or your father, or if this is a business connection, like a third party, third group. It's like you are done with that hard protocols, and now you can move actually very confidently in your direction. Yes, you are forging a new path, and this is about giving birth. Yes, new chances, connections. Your existence is very important, I think, at this time among the signs, because this is about you are also in the end, signs are in relationship with each other. We are interacting with each other under this circumstances, times, stories, for sure. But it's like your mission around this time among the zodiac, you are getting that very well-known role of initiating, also giving, you are like also being like a midwife to a situation. Maybe you are the one who is also bringing the baby, okay? But there is definitely a new dynamic energy coming here. The amount of luckiness here, you won't even believe in your luck. You're gonna say, oh, how lucky is that? How things are actually you know, twist in a way, proving themselves to be a very lucky turn or twist for you. So in a way, I like this reading for you. There is nothing here to risk, really. You know, as they say, it's like, even let's say you make a move towards a direction, it can be even like a calculated risk. Okay, so there is not going to be so much risk in that. I like this energy for you, Aries. Thank you so much. Now we are going to move to the next zodiac sign. And this is going to be Taurus. I hope you enjoyed your reading, Aries. Now it's time for Taurus. Okay. What Taurus needs to know mid-month November 2023 under the new moon energies. What Taurus needs to know. Let's find out. Taurus energy, please. Taurus consciousness. Okay. So Taurus, your cards are, we have a 7 of Pentacles. This is your card. So it's a, when I pick cards for signs, and when your energy comes, I mean the card directly associated with your sign, it's a powerful dynamic there. So this is Mercury in Taurus. It definitely adds up communication, research, evaluation for the next step. But until coming to this point, you have gained, there are some gains here. We have the Devil. I think Devil energy here is more of like possessions or possessing kind of thing. And we have the 5 of Cups. So relationship-wise, this is going to happen, I think, in relationship-wise with a partner or a person. They may be forging a new path for themselves, or they may be initiating some new things in their life. If this is some kind of a, you know, both of you from now on following different directions, there can be maybe some a division between what you possess or what they possess, or what is yours, what is theirs. If there has been a codependent situation, evaluation and looking back how far you have come to make some analysis, maybe is not really enough to solve some problems which is now being very much entangled with each other. Freeing yourself from something, they freeing themselves from an idea, concept or related to you, or you related to them. It seems going to bring some, we have the 5 of Cups, which is also a Scorpio energy. Yeah, it's like you are doing something on your way, they are doing something on their way, so it just does not mingle here, it seems. Some Taurus, you have someone now newly entering your life. So maybe, and if there is already a person in your life, maybe you think that you now, maybe how you will be, there is someone new and there is another person. Yeah, maybe you are in between two people and you decide to how to from now on move forward. It can be really like a breakup speech for some of you. At the meanwhile, there are those this entangled developments, like maybe yes, with this new person you will choose to move forward, but there is also some new job, some developments around money and finances. Maybe you will get some decisions and others will not approve it or like it. Or it can be like there is some sort of a rivalry here. Like who is going to take what and how much of it. There is, maybe you will choose this new prospects, but not gonna be approved by a partner. So there is some type of a friction there, definitely. So both of you, I see here, very much actually come from a long path or a road, like there has been some enough personal development or spiritual development has been put to the forefront. Maybe in order to see some awareness and understanding around this situation, some difficult conversations needs to be made. But if there is some type of a heartbreak at the end of this may actually, you know, there is a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in, right? As they say. So that light, it seems, will enter from a crack. And this may be in both of you. You are very much psychically motivated to move in a direction. Though maybe, by the way, here there can be something with some Taurus. They may not have the people here with resources, money, or some conditions. They don't have the best interest maybe around you. This is what you try to discriminate here in the situation. Or do you think that, for instance, you have been offered something or there is something fresh and new, you are questioning its validity? It can be. We have again the Sun card here with the torch. So that light we have been talking about, I think there is a new awareness around the topics here we are talking about. It's like you are very much psychically driven into a direction. Maybe this is going to also reveal some shadow energy, shadow, or what has been like under the shadow, even like maybe a bit dark. This is gonna be, I think, revealed. So to meet with this shadow of the situation, to meet with this darker aspects, as it can be also emotionally heavy though, it's gonna crack open things. So I think you will see like better in a situation. But what this is all caused with also the through your counterpart. So who is really in front of you? That connection, that partnership, that one-on-oneness, that this is all going to bring you all this development. How you have been evaluating a connection here so far is now reaching its finest point maybe for you. Yes, we have the letting go energy for you. So maybe it's about letting go of a particular expectation around this connection, or a request, a demand, something like you have to give it up and concentrate and surrender your direction of your life and see where that ebb and flow is actually taking you. This is not an easy energy for a fixed energy sign, but from the celestial point of view, actually, it's a very much shake-up energy. So this can really push you in a way to make some changes. Or in the end, you will just see it's all actually what you have to do, because it's like you are coming to the end of an evaluation period. So there are some results there, absolutely. So it seems this is what we can say for your cards. Taurus, thank you so much for tuning in. Now I'm going to move to the next sign, and this is going to be Gemini. Okay. Hello Gemini, welcome to this mid-month November reading. So this mid-month November also carries the new moon energy. So let's see how the celestial energy will be converted into in terms of cards and tarot. So what Gemini needs to know, around this time, So Gemini, your first card is, we have the Seven of Cups. We have the Lovers. And the King of Cups. You have so much desire for someone or something to happen. Like you actually wanna agree on about a very important subject for you with a person. So this person can have some water energy right now, regardless of their zodiac sign, though. They seem to be actually, they are maybe not as much as excited as you are, but they are really willing to see what you're gonna bring to them. Like there is this subject that you wanna really agree on, come into terms with someone, and this is actually gonna ground you, like uproot you to a point with a person, like making it like stop, making things like stop hanging in the air. Yeah, this is an opportunity, and it's like there can be actually several ways maybe, or several chances here, be it love, money, business, lifestyle, family, work, maybe joy, fun side of life. Like there is this very attractive ideas, and you want one of those things to manifest as you find like a common ground with a person. And you know that maybe this opportunity or this particular development now is going to introduce a change in your life, which may be also interest to your counterpart. This can be actually a time finally you will see things are not going to be as they come till now. Now there is going to be some changes. There can be here a woman or a man who is pretty much curious about this new periods, let's say, and they are very much interested in this change and how things actually going to take shape. Here I see you with a there is a person here, so there is a person here. Okay, so let me see. This thing may be pretty much reflecting itself on, yes, your partnerships, but also in your daily life. Yes, that desire or wish and what you have been craving so far is not getting this opportunity. If you like have to communicate something or with someone, to someone, maybe there is a bit here, I don't want to say some hesitations, like if I'm gonna communicate this to this person, what type of a storm it's gonna create. Like again, there you wanna find maybe the middle ground, but it's like you got to introduce this change. So it's not gonna happen if you will never mention about it or talk about it. Excuse me. So yes, this may actually awake some type of you see, you have the storm card, but we have also here the King of Cups in the stormy water. Maybe, so if a person is already in that stormy place, and they are already get used to deal with this particular energy, your approach not gonna make things worse. Actually, it's going to make some things to like free from how they all this time tied up, and yeah, some type of it's going to introduce some kind of a detachment and like a fresh open air for things. There can be also a person in your life who are finally ending their connections with another person, and maybe the situation is like opening up from now on. Maybe a person is finally choosing how they're going to move forward in their love life. So if there was a third person in the mixture, this third person maybe is now moving away. Some difficult conversations are being made. If you wanted to be, if you have been like hopeful for things that eventually they're gonna all turn up well, you can actually find this wish has some kind of an echo in your life. It has an echo. So two things has come. So yeah, manifesting dreams, that wish something is here coming through the other person. And there is also this being in flow, like as it is now gonna open up this relationship, making it like more disentangle. It's like a ship finally pulling the anchor and now moving in a direction. Some obstacle being, I feel like, removed here, and you will benefit from this a lot, Gemini. Thank you so much for tuning in. Now I'm going to move to the next sign, and this is going to be Cancer. Okay. Hello, Cancer, welcome. This is a mid-month reading under the new moon energy. So this mid-month, let's see what you need to know. What Cancer needs to know. This mid-month, you can watch these readings for your sun, moon, or rising signs as well. Cancer, please, for the new moon in Scorpio. Okay, the first message for you is we have the sun. It's nice to introduce some light to our situation, and also this lighter feeling with a Four of Wands. Oh, it's like your domestics or home environment or a particular establishment or a launch, new beginning, that finally finding a foundation or an idea which is now finally putting itself to the forefront and also inviting others to see and engage is there. It's there. And maybe you were like making very small steps towards it, but now it's like this baby like finally started to walk. Yes, like finally, like there were these baby steps, Cancer, but now this baby step is, I think, coming to realization. We have the Fool, another actually another child card, the child in the sun, and also the divine child, divine Fool in the Fool card. Yes, absolutely new beginnings. And also some very surprising developments for you. Some arrival, a surprise arrival to your domestics can be interesting. This can be, of course, with also a news, some communication. There is some sort of celebration here. It can be also an arrival of the Fool child or a young person from a distance to the home front that you knew them since their baby, since they are very little. Yes, waiting for news package. This is coming to you, and this thing actually, again, you need to think about it like a baby steps. So sometimes, you know, we wonder why this person they don't make this move, or why a particular development is not really quickly reaching us. The reason is that there was a very early steps and early phase of this thing, so it wasn't actually that much of like matured itself. So of course things need time to also grow. So it was like waiting. This package letter, this is gonna come. It's like slowly approaching you. if there has been a particular lunch in your life, or let's say there is a situation which was affecting your general happiness, or can be a place that you have newly established, or something that you were a long time feeling locked in, and maybe this news package or letter or this light finally entering to your space is actually again, it can be also in the form of a document, but this is going to create, it's going to give you that key. There is a lot of healing energy in this Cancer, so you're gonna find an outcome here. There is an outcome. This is now becoming an outcome, so before there were some steps taken, so that's why now it's becoming the outcome. There is a new love or something very much loving coming. You know, our definition of love, of course, can each person may have different definitions for love. Actually, every time we try to define love and actually see how it can expand, a bit fail us, because every time we try to define it, life is in a way, if it is really flowing, it takes you to also different definitions of love. You discover how it is actually can be multi-layered in expression, in exchange, in unconditional state, in sympathy, in empathy, in compassion, in a heartfelt space. So there are very different, of course, definitions for that. But I think this new moon is making you close to unlock a new definition. Like you're gonna connect with something with a heart space. Solution, yes, this is definitely is being introduced now. I have to say, and some Cancers, literally, by the way, there is this new engagement which is gonna give birth to that love as well. There is really this full arrival of something. This is gonna make you happy. It's going to really inspire you. Four of Wands also is our freedom. When we are like done with a particular idea which has like served its purpose, but now it's time for us to like liberate ourselves. Don't forget there is a Uranus including celestially to this new moon. Uranus is not Pluto. Uranus is actually not a distractor. It's more of like a liberator. So in this energy, liberation is pretty much really felt. This is very exciting. I am also a Cancer, so I really felt so good about this reading. Oh my goodness, look at that angel of love. And there was also love here. So how many? Yeah, but we need to take it like very different definitions of love in your life. You can feel if something felt really missing to you, if something felt lacking to you, this may really fulfill. We have also the indecision card. There are two paths here, two ways. Maybe this thing is like isn't really fitting, or this love concept isn't really fitting the things you have so far explored and examined, and you have this very indecisive approach towards it. But actually, I think with a reading like that, nothing is indecisive. Every choice will be the right thing, definitely. Oh, okay. So we have the journey cards, and journey card actually came reversed, by the way, this one, but I will show you upright for you to catch the how the this one looks like the fool, actually, like this journeying figure. So there can be here of course, this can be also physical, but also a mental space to be in. You maybe find yourself like organizing some things, or like if you want to go to a place, maybe something can be cancelled at first. There can be like a change in plans, and maybe the object of your desire is actually coming to you, like rather you are going to them. So there can be this vice versa exchange or energy there. So that's why maybe this change of plans, maybe a bit in the mixture, can also make you indecisive. But I think, yeah, you have the key here, so you will eventually reach a particular outcome. And as you evaluate your conditions, latest developments all together, look here, actually both of the cards are talking about freedom. Each of these cards have the freedom stress on them. So just really make a wish what you want to free yourself from around this time. By the way, to manifest something or to make a wish 2 days after this new moon can really work well for some of us. So just letting you know, any wish or manifestation is good around 15th or 16th of November. So just letting you know. And thank you so much, Cancer. So we are going to move to the next sign. And this is going to be Leo. Leo, long time no see. Leos. Okay, finally, Leos. We are together in this live stream. And we are ready to go with our cards. So let's find out what Leo needs to know. What Leo needs to know. For the mid-mount. For the mid-mount. November, around this new moon, what Leos needs to know. What Leos needs to know. Okay, 3 cards. So the first message for Leo, the Page of Pentacles. The second message for you is the 8 of Cups. Some change of plans or okay. And the 3 of Cups. I will tell you something. Some of you literally, let's say, you have this exam, or like you got to make a research or learn about something, or like you have to be in a place in a given time that you got to study something, or there is this some kind of a, you will be investing in something, or there is this project you will give your time, energy, or finances to it. But it's like at moment you just like leave everything in these cards and going and mingle like with your, let's say, friends, like saying, no, I'm not gonna do this, you know, just there is this something with the last minute, but instead you are like going towards people. Here you are going towards people, or a new beginning you were very much encouraged to make it's like sometimes reading a book, but the book does not progress for you, it doesn't get your interest, it feels like you're droning, and you say, maybe someone who doesn't want to leave the books like half finished, but it's like, this is like from the very beginning, it's like you understand these scripts are not for me. You go and engage with something more fun, or what is really most appealing to you, and you stop to do something out of obligation or just because you're obliged. So there is like a, also maybe some Leos will go like, enough is enough, you know, calling people, calling home, going and engaging with people, and you just head towards like people that you feel actually warm and welcomed, or it can be also canceling things because you have to attain, you have to attend to a specific event, or because the cards are actually do what you really enjoy here most. Because there is some new interactions here and connections with the people, especially maybe coming from your group of friends or with a particular close network. Some Leos though may find the situation evolving in like this. For instance, you sit to complete something, and you are like, okay, this is the thing now, and I have to focus on this, and I have to like complete this. But then some development happens, and it's like maybe a karma pays back for you, and you realize that actually, you know, something good, something, there is some gain, like it reaches you and actually makes you to like taking some heavy work upon your shoulders or a big responsibility, but there is some good karma, let's say, happening here, or just simply the result of your actions are really paying off. In the karma concept, both in the, you know, Western sense of agricultural karma, like what we reap what you sow, or like the intention-based karma understanding, more of like a Buddhist karma understanding. So you are good with this result, and now you are also here. As you get this particular good karma outcome, some Leos can make connections with places that they really feel loved and appreciated, or maybe through friends or network. Like there is this place, big conglomerate place maybe, and you are like shaking hands with some people. This is going to be a big deal. It's going to be a hard work. Like you are maybe like leaving now, as the karma pays off from that previous thing. Now you are going to engage with a bigger, something bigger, like and I feel like some Leos like really sitting like with people, like there is this table and you try to, maybe you are doing a presentation or something, but you both maybe drink and celebrate with these people, talking about like maybe work or a new project. That can be also, for instance, you know, sometimes there is this scenarios, for instance, there is this big company or that big entity pretty much very interested in what you are doing, but it's like you want to do it like in a more boutique way, so you actually prefer like small local places, for instance. There is also some type of a setup with that. You would actually be normally a sign who would be like pretty much honored and proud that that big label would also maybe bring to you. But here there is like a specific choice, like you want to serve to people who feel or whom you feel really close and more engaged here. So there are some choices happening for you, Leo. Okay, so we have the patience card, and you see here the hour. So this is actually the patience and the hour. Karma pays off, as we have talked. Okay, we have the reversed first chakra. This is, we find something actually maybe threatening our foundation or security, or we think this thing does not have enough foundation. I need to go towards something actually which can support me foundation wise, and it can be in the people wise, other than the this company tower, or like other than something architectural. This is like more of like a people's trust. Yes, you are taking action for this. You are taking action for this. Leo, you are pretty much engaged with everything. You are pretty much engaged with every concept of life. So life actually happening to you from very different compartments at this time. To lean on people, to pick people other than labels or abstract things are more important. I think this is what you are picking here. Yes, that's what you are picking here. Plus, some Leos, maybe there is something like a family project or something around family or friends. Something around family, friends, which is like, yeah, it is a part of our foundation in life, right? People and concepts that makes our foundation. So your action actually is towards that foundation, not something outside of that foundation. You are more interested in like more of your surrounding, like you want to see what is happening just before your eyes, and this is not something you got to check always with phone or something. Like things for you needs to become visible. It needs to serve to your sight and eyes. Okay, so it is like you are actually working with what is tangible for you, visible for you, not with some outside concepts. Okay, so this is, I think, what we can say for your reading. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much, Leos, for tuning in. And we are now going to move to the next sign, okay? Hydration and Virgo. Okay. Not bad. not bad. 1 hour, 4 minutes. And we are at Virgo, not bad. Good performance. I was waiting for a good internet connection for this reading, and that's why I had some problems with going live lately. I was trying to find some solution around this, and today with the Scorpio new moon also, I finally find a way to connect through a better internet. That's why it got a bit late with the readings. So there is no problem with, you know, uploading a video. I mean, like, it's okay with my private readings. They are recorded readings, so to bring that service to my Aquarians. But with these lives for the channel, it's been a bit problematic for me. So so today I finally find a way. I'm very happy for that. So I find a chance to connect with you, guys and gals. Okay, Virgo time. Virgo, thank you so much for tuning in. Now it's your turn. And let's have a look this mid-month Scorpio energy. Mid-month Scorpio, it's the Scorpio season, so Scorpio new moon too. So what can Virgos expect for this mid-month November around Scorpio new moon? So what Virgos needs to know? One more time, let me give this a good shuffle, Virgo. Shuffling crazy enough. Let's see what cards will come after this much of what are the lucky cards. Let's see. Let's see how they gonna introduce themselves. So Virgo friends, your first message. We have a King of Swords. King of Swords. The next message, we have a reverse Three of Pentacles for you. And the next message is, wow, Nine of Cups. Huh. Okay. You know, sometimes it's like we like to, there is some, how to say, let's say we are here making up, how do they say, compromise or bargain, or a one-on-one, this, you know, dialogue with a person. This is a bit like, to me, for instance, let's say you are in this place, okay, and there are things that you are not really happy about this particular circumstance. You have this counterpart here, be it your boss, be it your lawyer, or be it a competent figure, or the, I don't know, there is someone here who is really in that thing and seeing actually your conditions there. It's like you say to this person, look, just I'm exemplifying it. Of course, it can be different for your situations, but as if you get the essence, you're gonna know what I mean. So something like, for instance, there is this new person came in a office, and you see, it's not gonna happen with that person. Like, you are not able to work with them, or something is off, there is something off with the adaptation, or you are not the right person for that project, or that person for you. It's like, you say, you know, I am off, I can't do this. Like, this is also, maybe it's like acknowledging a complaint about something. It would be maybe the right English word. You may see, actually, this is the person, like your counterpart, sees you, feels you, understands you. And this person is pretty much very actually goal oriented. Like they want the things, you know, like get done, or they so much value about this maybe project or this interaction. They think maybe something is gonna go like too risky. Maybe, well, I don't see actually Virgos in general in life like being that super risky people in general. It's usually a Sag or Aries, you know, who would do that, or Scorpios, you know. But here maybe before you even telling this complaint, they see something like gonna go already risky about this. So there is some type of a calculated risk in that. Maybe that's why what has been organized or decided maybe is not taking place. So you are like removing yourself from this situation. By the way, for some of you, to this situation maybe there is a family matter. There is a family matter involved. Maybe it's coming like not an excuse, but you're gonna see if a family matter is attached to that. This is important, and maybe some rights or some benefits or profits needs to be preserved around this matter of family matter. Like it shouldn't risk something about this family matter. Whatever the goal within the family, or whatever the you know, the outcome we want to find there, this thing will gonna risk. So in order to not to take a risk, maybe we are like giving up on something, and with this way we are Virgos, you are about to maybe change direction for that. Maybe some Virgos will be okay with that. Maybe some Virgos is actually seeing like a loss, maybe they will take that risk. Or you make your complaints, your counterpart, okay, I'm seeing this, I hear you, I feel you, and I see you, I'm gonna withhold this, and you are happy that this particular thing is not being forced upon you, and stepping your boundaries, or so you are like happy with that result. So here then, maybe the most important thing is, in any situation you get involved at this time, to acknowledge what matters most to you is important, because this is going to be hurt when it comes to other people hearing that. So it's gonna be heard and understood. Okay, let's see. We had the patience. And you know, your counterpart here is knowing that a particular maybe situation will take time. So it is better to not to risk anything. If the situation is about inviting third people or third entities, or again, like as you bring that what matters for you most, then things can be here like rechecked and reevaluated and see how it is actually convenient. You know, it really takes a important conversation. Oh yes, this thing is risky. We said risky because it may bring the storm. It may absolutely bring the storm, Virgos. So Virgos, this is like patience, and we have the storm warning. Then what this means? Okay, it's like to stay in the safe places in our homes until the storm is over. We don't have to act on this now. Second chakra, which is actually a wish, a desire, like what we crave. And again, the wish card, like you are happy that something is getting that happy interval. Yes, there is this interval. You are okay, happy about that. And you know, maybe a matter for you, or a what is maybe seem like an obstacle or a delay or a risk, actually it is bringing some pieces in your mind, like making something feel complete. You seem to be happy when it comes to thinking about the these matters which this subject which matters you most. If it is also about, maybe if it is for providing your family, if it involves people that you know as a family or you have chosen as a family, so it is like in the end gonna serve that. So you gonna come fulfilled out of this. Because here, the thing is not about getting what you want, it's about what will be the most convenient condition here for you to be fulfilled and satisfied, and maybe a wish also coming true. Okay, so this is what we are actually looking for, it seems, at this time. And energetically, of course, this may serve you. Thank you so much, Virgos. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Now I'm going to move to the next sign. But first I have to hydrate myself. Oops, just a sec. Okay. So let's move to the next sign, and this is going to be Libras. Libra. Okay, so let's inform the chats. So any new subscribers watching our stream, I mean newly coming to the stream, they can see where we are at. Okay, I think these are very helpful for people. Yeah, very helpful. Because the first thing when you come to a stream, if any subject will be discussed, you know, I would like to know as a, for instance, watcher, you know, where they are at. Am I missing something? If this is, of course, a reading, is my sign skipped or, you know, when? So I think that's why this setup is good to inform others. Okay, so Libra, thank you so much for tuning in. Let's find out what's happening around this time. Of course, this reading will also involve Libra Sun, Libra Moon, Libra Rising. Libra. Okay, we need some good shuffling for this. Some efficient shuffling. Libra consciousness. Libra consciousness for mid-month November, around this new moon Scorpio, what they need to know. Libra collective. Okay, let's find out for the Libra collective. The first message is we have a king. King of Pentacles. King of coins. Coins, to say coins is much easier than to say pentacles. Okay, so another message, Nine of Swords. Okay, so some Libras may be worried about their financial obligations at this time. So things around money, investments, resources, there is some kind of a consideration here. We may also, if we have a partner, a earth sign, or who are responsible from the some material part of our partnership or life, maybe we may be a bit worrying about what would be their next step towards a particular situation. There can be also a child in the mix. There can be also a couple who is right now having different priorities in life. Maybe like a couple, one of them is more about like parenthood, and also maybe other person is more about the what life really needs at this time in terms of some tangible results. So maybe in between them there is some doubts. Maybe Libra, there is something really about communication at this time. There is maybe some type of a blockage there, like you maybe don't know how to approach someone, or they don't know how to approach you. I would say, okay, if there is even some space in between you and this person or with this situation, people are very much concerned with, rather than what is actually happening now, like I see here there is more of like a concern in what is gonna happen in the future. So here actually, to be in the moment and to see the current opportunities, because each day can be very different for this dynamic. Each day can be a new dynamic can be introduced. It's very important to watch out actually now, here and now, Libra, rather than what would go wrong or how it can be worse. Here we need to, it seems, a bit maintain our thinking. There can be also you as a person, so there can be like two roles now you are taking. You are both maybe like the father or like the mother of a child, like you are both representing this two functions at the same time. And if there is also someone can be also a child, maybe this is a pet or someone who needs your care, like in a way dependent on you. We see you here with your concerns, but here actually the concern is like for the future. Though again, in the right here, right now, when we think about like this, I do feel like the situation may actually can change for you. Look, if there is a difficult time for you now, and the South Node is also in your sign, by the way, if you have also those Libra planets, not limited to your sun sign, of course, they are all now getting scanned with the South Node, and this is actually putting an extra heaviness to the energy to carry. There can be here some concerns about how you gonna get maybe a financial support or maybe a spiritual, emotional support of a person. But we have this, something is gonna be taken care for you. Like you will be taken care in a difficult time, because here someone really cares actually about you. Maybe this hasn't like showed up yet, like maybe there is something like at the tip of your nose and you don't yet see it, but there is a very much this caring attitude coming to you towards someone. Though I see you and I feel you here, definitely, when it comes to the worries here. We have some, okay, so we have here the skull symbolism. This is like what is actually being buried and there, like, you know, so long time. It's a very, around the Scorpio new moon time, skull is actually a good scorpionic, right, symbolism. I sometimes fascinated how my super Scorpio, ultra Scorpio friends love this skull symbolism. They wear these patches and these tattoos, the skull tattoos. It's a very Scorpionic, really. Like I notice it like every, if there is like 5 Scorpios, like 3 of them really is somehow drawn to this symbolism, interestingly. Not interesting actually, but still something really fascinating. So here then, in the situation maybe for some Libras, there has been situations which, or some information which hasn't come to the surface yet. Maybe what is really unspoken, unexpressed, is making us to feel worry about it. Maybe it's hard to acknowledge some things at this time for us. So, okay, the next message. But there is also we have the valley symbolism, and there is here a sun. What you are actually here really adopting. I have to tell you that you have been building this resilience for a long time now, because some things hasn't gone well as you wanted, but it's like deep down knowing that maybe it's not time yet. And as you build up this energy inside of you, you are also getting yourself prepared to maybe some type of a confrontation with something. And this may be even like after a year later, okay? But during this time, to develop that personal strength, that resilience will be very important, because actually this may really bring that success and peace later to your situation. Maybe things needs to be acknowledged by time. Yet this Scorpio new moon, some Libras may be a bit indecisive and hesitant about, like, if you are like in between, shall I tell it or not? Should I go and talk or not? Will I like stop not acknowledging it yet? But you know, there is this a bit, and at the meanwhile, actually, in this back and forth, you also try to get to your strength there. So I can see that the target, or what is your target here? Well, you are like thinking something with the maybe worst scenario, but the situation can be actually more positive than you think. This is, by the way, is like a 6-month period of thing. Like this thing has like 6 months to go for in your life. It is not some kind of a how do they say, temporary agenda or something like that. It has at least this 6 months. You know, you will see this thing growing and developing. Oh, we are, I see here the broken heart. Ooh, just a second. Oh, okay, so something in the relationship wise, it seems. You see the heart's all upside down. So maybe you really worry about telling something, actually first breaking your own heart, maybe to tell it or acknowledge it, or it is hard for you to face it. Wow. Oh, we have this is a reverse deceit. Maybe like some Libras are waiting. There is a situation ongoing. You are like waiting things to stop deceiving or being like detrimental. Some unwanted energies, also energies you think some actions maybe does not feel right, and not just 1 week long situation. This is actually now taking up, it's in the next 6 months, it's gonna take up more space in your life. That's why, yes, for some things it may be early, but for some things at least some sentiments and emotions will reveal itself, because in the end, some intensity, that pressure needs to be, you know, a bit lightened. So some communication here can feel heartbreaking, maybe for you or for the other person. And this is gonna lead you ultimately how you can simplify your life as this now accumulation or this building up energy. Maybe like now feeling this room, and you are one by one, it's like this clearance. This is maybe the period you are entering now. I cherish the simple pleasures of life. Things getting simplified. Also in the relationships, it seems. So some difficult maybe conversations, as they are being made at this time or planned to be made, will make some things more simple for you. Though I see the complications here. And what is being like stuck and piled up energetically is also giving you that tense energy. But in the end, we got to start somewhere to clean this room. Okay, so it seems we need to release like here, to start from somewhere with this new moon energy, with this mid-month, because with the Scorpio energy, there is always that clearance and release, and what is really feeling toxic needs to go. Actually, Scorpio energy serves to that, right? So in order to take the advantage of it, maybe the simplifying energy will come in May around Taurus month, but now you need to really determine maybe what needs to go on, what is really too much now. So as you make that evaluation, I think later you will also decide on your actions. So this may maybe help you to simplify some things for your life, Scorpio. Thank you so much, Libra. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this reading. So let's move to the next sign now. And this is going to be Scorpio. But first, hydration. There's something with my screen, so I'm waiting. Okay, so we have completed the signs until Libra, including Libra, and now we are going to move to our next sign, which is going to be the protagonist of this month and also the new moon energy. So this is going to be Scorpio. Let me see. Something is not moving. Curious about what the Scorpio reading will bring, because it is going to be also like the new it is going to be also like reading the new moon energy, new moon's energy too. And of course, actually, both the Taurus and the Scorpio readings in the series are actually the showing collectively the new moon energy itself too, because celestially we will have that opposition, and of course there is some Sagittarius energy in the mixture as well, because we have Mercury in Sag. Just a sec, please. I'm so glad that I have find this live connection now. Let me see. There you go. Okay. Scorpio. The 8th sign. Wow. We did well. It seems I'm going to complete this with 2 hours. Normally my readings can extend up to 3, 4, sometimes 5 hours. But this one, yeah, it was very happened with series. Okay, so thank you so much for tuning in, Scorpio. Welcome to this reading. So I'm going to now give a good shuffle to this deck, and we will be talking about your signs engagement with this mid-month energy. Happy birthday to Scorpios. Happy belated birthday to Scorpios who has already who have already celebrated their birthdays. And of course, if someone watching having a birthday today, happy birthday to you. And yeah, one more week, and then the last week of November, of course, Sagittarius season is starting. but of course mainly the month is Scorpio month. Okay, Scorpio, let's see what we need to know around this time. We are talking about mid-month energy and your new moon. What you need to know around this time. Okay, so the first message for Scorpios are Knight of Wands, Nine of Cups, and 10 of Pentacles. Okay, and to clarify, let me get the tea leaves. Okay, Scorpio, now there is a particular instant or a fast result you want to get around this time. Fast result. When it comes to some financial resources, it may also include maybe for some of you like family money or the accumulated finances. So there is some kind of fast result you want to get. You need to balance some conditions here. You need to find like a middle ground, and you try to make some things get normalized in your life. In order to move in this direction, there is a situation that you need to get out of. So for Scorpios, the first message is there was a situation maybe you were in, and you are now saying it's time to get out of this situation for me. And well, some Scorpios may even like ghost. Okay, so you are like fast forward, leaving this behind. I don't see what has really happened in the past right now, but you are like taking yourself in a position where you want to be. Maybe there was a stubborn or an aggressive person. So this is maybe someone you are leaving behind. Like maybe you are leaving this person behind with the consequences of their actions, which was maybe around stubbornness or aggressiveness. Or there was also some type of this intense energy you have also brought to the situation. So it has maybe created some kind of a clash in egos or some friction. But in a way, you say, okay, I'm getting out of this. So maybe still you are preserving that mood because it has happened. Maybe this person is like blaming you for something, or let's say there is some type of in the background something is being boiling without you maybe yet knowing. It's like this frying pan. I'm not sure if there is some type of trouble around like a group money, partnership money, or family money, or some assets or common resources or mutual resources, like people accusing each other, or there is this trouble, you take this, no, you get this, or you know, this type of thing. So here, just a sec. Okay, some extra cards for your reading, because I'm gonna use an extra deck for your sign, because you are the protagonist of this reading now. You may also find yourself actually to develop how am I gonna like find a middle ground now with this person? Maybe someone is really being enraged, like enraged here. Oh, you see there is an old man here, or a man, masculine figure. You have maybe this is like at the other tail end of the situation. This person this is what whom you are struggling with, and this is we have Tower, so this is around actually stability, security, the foundation, what is really long lasting. There is an energy definitely which you wanna stand strong in, that you wanna but what has been threatening to that foundation is also maybe making accusation or trouble against you. There is something you want to hold or possess maybe for yourself. Maybe someone is like trying to claim their right for it. Again, the Anchor stability card, like it's like this, you know, there is this game like people trying to, with the balancing moves, they try to stay on a shaken ground, maybe on a water, or on a pool, or like who is gonna be fall down first. Okay, so there is this some type of like game, like who is gonna stay on the surface and gonna ground themselves. This is how I see you now, but in the situation you now try to make this game only for you, which means like you don't want your opponent. Okay, like I myself will try to stay on this shaky ground, but I don't want this person. Like you maybe they are too demanding, or they have maybe a very old-fashioned way. Okay. Which is not your way. It can be. Okay, so there can be some different viewpoints here. There is one person, obviously you don't want this person to win. You don't want this person to have a victory, or like maybe the situation gets too difficult. It's like you had to make some type of a sacrifice. You say to this person, okay, take this victory. Victory is yours. You want to label yourself. You want to have this name, or you want to carry. Okay, this is yours. I am renouncing from this. But give me what I deserve, or what I need to have in this. Or you just simply leave just because you want to have a peace of mind. But the thing is, this trouble or this accusation, this boiling, frying pan energy, again, for the next 6 months, this can be a time for you. Oh, you are very much connected to your intuition, actually. You think there is something maybe invisible in the situation, which is invisible to the 5 senses, but visible to the third eye. Maybe you try to get some insights, like what can be next for you, or the next action. Within you, something feels right. Within you, something feels right. Oh, Okay, so here we have your like love for something, or there is here a woman counterpart, or a woman who is maybe making some things easier for you if you connect, or by time you will find that actually you have a shared interest with them, or this is maybe like a supporting person, a supporting figure in your life, like in a situation where your heart really stands is more important than having some kind of an empty victory towards someone. So here you are actually more maybe standing with that heart energy, and you fell for this, what your heart is actually pulled towards, rather than someone's maybe different offering to you. Okay, so but more or less this situation is, you bring this situation to your advantage somehow with a move. It's not an easy one. It's not an easy one, but you have somehow managed to like make things to work for you and work for people that you are here engaged with, I have to say. Let me get a oracle card for you. So what will be the oracle message for Scorpio around this time? What they need to know? Oracle message. Let's see. Oh, yeah, you want to fly free. You are getting out. You are like, yeah, it's like sometimes, in the movies or in the animations, to get rid of the monster, and it's like a bird comes and takes you and you go higher, or a place you are about to fall, but then the bird comes and takes you and disengage you with that situation. You have the flying free. So like you need to be on your own account here, it seems. You need to be, I unfurl my wings and fly. Yeah, this is this in the Lord of the Rings. I remember when I think Gandalf and some other guys, they were so there was I think a scenery in the tower, can't now remember, but it was in the tower, I guess. 2-3 times these birds came, and again there was a cliff also, I think. Yeah, they just came, underneath that the heroes, and they take them away from the what has been like chasing them. So this is what you need to write at this time. You need to write something. Hop on hop on this thing, and it's gonna ride you and take you high, it seems, or taking you really away from maybe the worst scenario of a situation. You don't have to wait and continue to engage with them. This is the idea of this reading. You need to free yourself. Thank you so much, Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed this reading. So now let's go to the next sign, and this is going to be Sagittarius. Sagittarius, okay. Okay, so let me give this one a good shuffle. ladies and gentlemen. So, what Sagittarius needs to know around this time? What Sagittarius needs to know around this time? Sagittarius. Okay. So the first message for Sagittarius friends. Wow, 6 of Cups, Sagittarius. 6 of Cups. Okay, the next message. Knight of Swords. Ooh. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Uh-huh. Okay. Let's get the clarifications. Now we need to talk, Sagittarius. By the way, I will tell you something. There is a lot of child energy around this time. I don't get this energy so often. There is definitely an energy involving around children, their care. I have also shared a post in my community tab about children, how to raise them and how not to raise them. Because I felt this energy, actually what I share in my community section is not random. When I feel things for the collective energy, I share them what I need to share. But it sometimes comes to you very intuitively and actually unconsciously. It comes just to you. So that's why for those Sagittarius who are parenting, co-parenting, single moms, single fathers, what are the other English terms we have? I don't quite know into it, but anything around children or childcare, babies, or children who are in a school environment, schooling age, or nursing. There is this really some needs is very stressed about them. This a need which is like so desperate. We need to. I don't know if this is the right English word, but it's like it's very important. We can't wait about this need to give them, Sagittarius. And why I am talking this in your reading, because in your reading I felt this energy very strong. This may be not even your child, maybe, but maybe someone around you. Okay. I think it will be nice to help children around this time. I don't know how it is done, maybe in your country or local place, but maybe I don't know, some Sagittarius series maybe preparing themselves for some type of a charity organization. Maybe these children are like orphaned children. You're gonna do something for them, or you're gonna do something for their well-being, maybe something with regards to health, or you're gonna really respond to an abrupt need or care that a child requires or asked from you. You may also witness that this child may be around you some awareness maybe needs to be brought to a subject. I felt this like so strong right now. And there is also this energy, like, for instance, you are directing yourself towards an objective, but then there is this something in your back. It's like whispering or calling you, like saying, hey, Sagittarius, look, this is not the right direction. Real direction is this. This is what really needs now your most care, that subject. This time not related with children, but it's like your redirection suddenly towards something which really requires, demands your attention and care. Like, so there can be some type of a direction. Or, okay, now some other scenarios. Now, yeah, you need this reading, by the way. This is important. I'm happy to bring this reading to you. Some people will need this reading, need to hear these. Here someone is approaching you to regulate a communication, like maybe there has been some misunderstanding. They can literally come and tell you, you know, look, I'm sorry, I have caused this or done that, or if there is some type of a misunderstanding lingering between you and a woman who may take your secrets and taking to other people and talking about it, then making that people like to have some wrong perception about you or misunderstanding, or maybe the intention that is not bad, but let's say some people do not have, we say in my culture, we say a person does not have the tongue does not have a bone so that it can't hold things, right? So maybe they were like, it's like a mouth diarrhea, let's say, okay? So they were like doing this somehow, but maybe you will have some kind of a strong reaction to this person, especially if you have been getting suspicious about a particular or a potential woman enemy, or someone who like maybe hasn't showed their true face or true color yet. They are like maybe like talking about you to others, about your ways or style, or how you handle a responsibility, like making other people like to evoke some type of a reaction towards you. Okay, so someone is not doing good there, obviously. This can be maybe a scenario also that they do it like not so much intentionally, but still they are causing a big trouble. So there is some type of this showing up energy in you, like, look, you know, like showing up, like acknowledging something, and maybe you're gonna take responsibility. You are not gonna let others to talk or comment on behalf of you, and you say, hey, I'm, you know, responsible here. Okay, if something needs to be talked, or you come and ask to me. Okay, so making maybe others to directly, if they wanna, rather than gossiping, you see this parrot energy, or talking from behind. You come and say to my face, right? You acknowledge it to my face. So there is this type of maybe some approach from you. Of course, this may change then the way that how others see you. This is, I think, the idea in the reading is you are making something invisible pretty much visible. Okay, so you are making something invisible very much visible for yourself and the others. Okay, now some more cards. Oh, okay, let me get all of them. Sagittarius, there is also a man here. There is a man who is approaching to clear a misunderstanding with you. If there was some type of this jealousy or some acts of envy, this energy between you and the person, and if there were also like other woman or man involved into that, you are like making something clear, and they are also maybe making a step, but you are making something for yourself clear to them. I need some hydration. So maybe these people are, for instance, talking about like financial prospects, finances, or financial aspect of something is being gossiped. Like for instance, there used to be luck around something, but now actually that thing is like being slowly fulfilled and it's getting better. It's like people talking, it's actually getting fulfilled now, but how it used to be before. So I don't know, but it's or you are like telling this person how you let this thing to happen, or this dialogues coming into this point. Maybe you need to yourself show up with the person, like this showing off as a couple, for instance, like we are here, we are not getting a breakup or something, like like if there is some this publicly acknowledging something. Also, as long as things are getting this in the surface, they are coming from to the surface. Also some hidden maybe emotions, resentment, some maybe envy energy. You are like finding a chance to talk with someone as things coming to the surface now. Also seeing that actually they were just gossips, and you confirm with a person that what has been talked or others say is just speculation. So it can be your own your own agreement also with that person here, that from now on maybe you will put some boundaries, personal, couple, or spiritual, emotional, or relationship-wise boundaries between you and maybe some other people. Some a masculine figure in your life may get better with finances, or may get better with something, but you want this energy to stay like a hidden. You don't want to acknowledge others, like, because, you know, there is this sometimes belief, don't speak about it to other people, because energy gets that right effect from others, and it may harm the process. So maybe this is you and a person deciding that you are not going to talk about a progress in your life to some people. So let me get a oracle for you. So some relationships, boundaries and decisions can be definitely taken here. For instance, you may be engaging with a group of people, but you are not going to talk about a particular development, maybe where others actually like very much anticipating to hear from you and maybe them. So you're gonna like keep things to your own counsel, and you get this maybe common decision with a person. Okay, so you got to trust your intuition in this. So if something feels wrong, something feels off, this seems to be true. If something gives you that signal of that, now you can move in a direction, or you need to stop, or you need to take yourself back. So this is actually saying, don't feel socially obliged to behave in a certain way that is like asked from you. What matters is your intuition. If you are not comfortable about something, you don't have to like socially engage with it. It's a more inner time, more inward time, more introverted time is actually favored in this sense, I have to say. Then with this direction, you may feel like your life is actually truly guided to the destination that it needs to just evolve, right? As your dharma is like unfolding for you. So this is the message I think we can bring from these cards. Thank you very much, Sagittarius, for joining me in this reading. Now we will progress with the next sign, and this is going to be Capricorn. But I need to hydrate myself. And let's now, oh, it's cold. It's cold today. I'm very, I don't know, trying to make myself cozy. It's those times really we need to be careful about health, because there is a lot of flu, you know, around. So I definitely don't want to get sick. So herbal teas are very good around this time. I love them. And some honey. I put ginger to honey, some black pepper, ginger, some cinnamon, and there is also one more ingredient, but what was that? I mixed them. It's good for the throat, by the way. It's very good. So I recommend you if you feel something on your throat, okay? Okay, so, okay, I have found the lineup script. Okay, let's now acknowledge that we are performing for Capricorn. Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Okay. Hello Capricorn, welcome to your reading. For the mid-month November. Mid-month November. And we are going to find out the energy around also this Scorpio new moon time. So what Capricorns needs to know around this time? What Capricorns needs to know? Okay, Capricorns, let's find out your cards. So we have a 6 of Cups. Next message. Oh, 7 of Swords. What's happening, Capricorn? Knight of Pentacles. Oops. Oh, what is happening here? Someone running away, someone coming with an offer, someone presenting, acknowledging their love. But then there is this ghosting energy, or a situation getting emotionally intense that one person cannot bear or really contain its emotional intensity and run away, but the other is like making like more maybe concrete steps, trying to find out what is the reason around this ghosting maybe. Okay, so that can be also that type of thing. In another, oh, there is actually a lot of inclination towards catching what is really making sense for you at the moment, like your moment to moment, it's that understanding of nowness, thisness, thusness, you know, this usually Eastern concepts. Also in the Buddhism, there is a lot of happening in your now, and this is like gonna unfold in that moment, so you can actually catch yourself being very fulfilled as you stop thinking what is going to be in the future. You are, as you like, getting more concentrating upon just now and what is happening in now. This makes you feel fulfilled. But the thing is that Capricorn, is something really becomes too much for you, if you have been through a traumatic situation where it was hard for you to regulate your emotions, or in general due to the trauma, maybe nervous system, because our well-being also is pretty much dependent on that, how we regulate our nervous system and emotions, because there is always going to be some type of this stress and things. It's like there is this intensity, but actually it's like there is a step which is telling you that, okay, Capricorn, now this part that you have been worrying about all this time, you know, thinking and like maybe asking yourself, is it too good to be true? This is actually telling me that there is an incredibly important development, and it's gonna make you feel a big heavy weight will be like removed from your shoulders, but the situation suddenly maybe will get so lightened you're gonna go like you're gonna feel like running away from it. Actually, this is what you want. This is what you have been maybe dreaming of. This is what you have been like thinking like the best outcome or the best possible scenario in a situation. And as it is happening and coming into shape, manifestation, form, becoming in like blood and flesh, it's just like, why are you running away from this reading asks. But then it's like the realization, oh, I was like worrying for something for nothing. Like I was worrying about this like for nothing. And also maybe the person who is involved, like reminding you that it's okay, you know, taking you to a point where if you like feel grounded or they are definitely inviting you to that place. They are holding, oh my goodness, knock on wood. Whew, there was a, what's happening? I was so concentrated on the reading, and then there was this heavy sound. Oh, it just so the person who is in the upstairs, they are moving, so they time to time come in very interesting hours and take their you know, baggages and things, and but well, when it is like 1 a.m., you know, it just a bit does not make any sense. Whew, okay, so back to the reading. This has cut my vibe a bit. I didn't like it. But I'm now back to the reading. Okay, so okay, so spiritual disconnect, if you were feeling, or something like missing. This, you're gonna find something really fulfilling here. It is actually putting into a receptive point. Ah, okay, I find it. This card has come. The point is caring connections. You see, a person is making a move towards you. I got this energy. This is like that. Maybe long time you have been the side who was like giving every time, giving. But there is a situation here in which you actually now, if you can be the receiving part, you can have all the abundance of that connection and what is actually being offered to you. But due to that maybe conditioning of like, you know, I don't need this, I never get something from someone, or, you know, I always handle myself things. It's that as they approach to you for this offering or giving, you feel a bit frustrated. It's maybe like, but the thing is actually they are making a step. Now this yin yang energy here is actually this time ringing the bell for the yin, which means about receiving. And sometimes, you know, you may wonder in life how the abundance and this can come to you. Abundance comes once we learn how to actually receive from others. But how most of us are more conditioned? We are conditioned to take, don't ask something for your needs, don't get anything, be self-sufficient, or like you were always like raised in a way that you are enough, we don't need them, or like receiving is like a weakness or something. So due to this conditioning, most of us who do not know how to receive from others actually may go through some abundance problems, because abundance starts first knowing how you receive and how you accept it. Here though, here there is some type of maybe this inner dialogue you are finding yourself in or with. So because here you are like when someone is like making steps, maybe you think, oh, I'm gonna owe something to them later, or I have to do something for them later. But this energy says, no, this person is giving you just for the sake of they want to give and offer this to you. They are not about tax you later or one day later. Okay, you give me, I give you this now, you give me that, kind of people. So they are not like that. They give this to you unconditionally. This is yours. Okay, they give it. They really want to give this to you, whatever they are offering to you. And this is actually creates that happiness, and it's very much hidden in the moment. But here Capricorn's this mindset is more of like a future oriented. So due to that future scenarios, now it's you are lacking to be in present. So here the idea of the reading is actually you have this beautiful card, the Whale, great worry over nothing. With the Knight of Pentacles, you keep running and they are actually keep offering, because and guess this was your last card, caring connection, because they are really caring about this. I think this requires a bit Capricorn, like just relax around these acts of, it's not even kindness, like it's just a very like I don't know, like a very natural just feeling, to offer someone something with a pretty much you have the Six of Cups here with the happiness card. They just want to make you or see you being happy, or so it's that yeah, it is like here hard for you to accept, but just relax around the situation, Capricorn, this one says. And again, the yin energy, this time you become the receiving part. This time you become the receiving part. But if you think that, but there are some, I think it's here you think that later you're gonna own them something, or like if you take their what they are offering, maybe you are like thinking, how am I gonna reciprocate it? This reading is cards are just telling, be the yin side, be the receiving of it, and of it. Yes. Oh, okay, so we have here the proceeding softly. There is a there is a table here with a table nicely decorated, and of course when we have table we have a place to sit around with others, right? My inner power grows in moments of quietude. Yeah, it's like simply like being there and sharing this beautiful happening. And but again, the reading shows you like you are running away from this. That's why we're doing these readings. So telling you the potential aspects of situations so that you can, you know, self-reflect and navigate yourself accordingly. Of course, if this reading feels appealing and resonating with you. They are general readings, so they are not going to, of course, resonate with everyone. But it says for the Capricorn collective, there is a theme likely to appear, so you can get ready about it and develop that insight so that you can navigate better with the awareness of it. So this is bring us to the end of this reading. Thank you so much, Capricorn, for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Yeah, it was actually it's actually it was a type of a reading which really wanted to give its message very straightforward. Straightforward, yes, this is the, I think, the right English word. Okay, then now let's move to the next sign, and it's Aquarius. I will actually share it with, I wanted to share this actually with, in my community section. I was putting a note here, but let me read now who is available now in the live stream. There is this nice paragraph from Carl Jung, which was actually in Nietzsche's Zarathustra, the book. I will still put it in the community section. So it says, to love somebody else in the first place is always an escape, which we all hope for. And we all enjoy it when we are capable of it. But in the long run, it comes back. You cannot stay away from yourself forever. You have to return to know whether you really can love. That is the question, whether you can love yourself, and that will be the test for you, it says. I think it's a, I mean, this really makes sense. This really makes sense. So this is something I wanted to also mention. Okay, let me find out now the scripts for the chat that I have prepared earlier. Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius and Pisces. Well, 10 signs we have performed for. 2 signs left. And here we go. Aquarius time. Let me see if this is going to... I'm not sure actually if there is something with the... Has the chat disconnected? Now I'm using the camera of my phone, but I cannot type to my phone. So I am adjusting the scripts from my computer, but there is something with the connection. Let me see. Okay, so we are in a live stream. What we can do, right? There are always live stream happenings. Technical situations. And I will need some time actually to timestamp all these videos. after the reading is finished. Let's see. Oh yeah, it seems on. Yes, Aquarius. It seems my... I'm not sure what you are seeing on your screens. But the last sign I have now... yes, I have mentioned the Aquarius in the chat. Okay. Well, I hope it works. Okay, Aquarius time for us. Aquarius, welcome to this reading. We are going to read for mid-month November 2023, and we are going to check it to see how Aquarius consciousness is doing under also the energy of Scorpio new moon. So, okay, we seem to be ready. What Aquarius needs to know around this time? What Aquarius needs to know? What Aquarius needs to know around this time? Okay. So Aquarius, your first message is, we have the Fool, the Sun, wow, Ten of Swords, wow, long time no see, Ten of Swords. Now, it's very interesting because with the Sun, actually, we are looking at the light. But with the Ten of Swords, we are looking at the light after an ending. So, what kind of an enlightening viewpoint that a certain event, which can be, of course, eventful, look like. And we have also the Fools. Again, the fire, like here, the life energy and spontaneity. Again, actually, in a way, it's something. It also introduces some kind of awareness to your reading. Now, with all these light concepts, also some spontaneity, some abruptness, some instantness. This reading is representing a lot of things at the same time to me. It is, for instance, for me, depicting Aquarius consciousness. Like moving in a direction by knowing, like, I have nothing to lose. That's why I am free. And this has actually reminded me a song. And in that song it says, yes, freedom is just another word. That's nothing left to lose. So how you can be that much of feeling free around something by knowing you have nothing to lose. So this is actually bringing, is it confidence, you know, is it feeling encouraged? Is it like feeling free from something, like not depending on something anymore. But this is, of course, a very charged energy. Actually, you seem to be like a fire sign here. And by the way, around you, there can be also a Leo, Aries, or a Gemini energy. Can be also, let's say, the other character zodiac signs around you. Aquarius, at this time, I feel like there is a lot of need for a change. And the change here is not just through movement, but also maybe some Aquarius will make some physical changes in themselves, or they're gonna feel like, I am not fitting here anymore. I don't fit in anymore. The thing is that when you move in this direction, Aquarius, it is a very interesting point that you know that there are some enemies, or you are leaving some enemies behind you, or like people, your rivals, your opponents, or people who does not, let's say, feel good for you, like not have the best intentions, but you are not even giving them to have an intention about you, because you are really moving so quickly and changing that level of awareness every time. So it is hard for them to catch up you. So they cannot even, but let's say they don't even feel right about you, which makes them your maybe rival, opponent, or enemy, let's say. But the thing is that whatever they do, or if you like suspect some people, you will move in a direction, and how the others will react to it, or what they're gonna say, what they're gonna do. You know, you like feel they are behind you. You can feel their light, but they are very slow to move with you. Here, as a consciousness who is the water bearer, what is the Aquarius mission in the all zodiac? The water bearer, you are actually carrying this jug, vessel of consciousness, and from that vessel you're dropping it to that Piscean pool, like giving that consciousness awareness to, let's say, humanity, or adding to that big pool. Now, here, you are feeling like at this time, there is actually something like a spiritual mission very much attached to it, which to me feels like a lot of Aquarian people around this time, as they go through some maybe very eventful situations, will feel actually very protected. And yes, there has been maybe endings, very difficult situations and handicaps, but you will be like either discovering your life purpose out of these circumstances, or will be from now on sticking on more towards the direction you want to move forward. I feel I would recommend other zodiac signs, because in the end, signs are in relationship with each other. Don't do any harm or intend harm to an Aquarian person, I would say, because there is really big protection here. So I think there is a cycle here has started for you, which is going to take shape. like within 6 months from now on, Aquarius. And I don't see here like a particular plan, but in your mind there is something what shouldn't be a plan. So it's like your plan is to know, or because there has been some lessons here and some big awakenings, consciousness wise. You know that what lessons and what plans needs to stay behind. What plan is not functioning here in this new journey. You exactly, it seems, know that. So this means that maybe you learn something or understand in the hardest way. It has been like that. But you finally accept this change and taking direction. Doesn't matter whether you know with some people working against you, because their moves will be so slow, so it's going to be hard to catch you. So if that has currently some things maybe hasn't been settled in your life, or something doesn't feel settled for you, there will be maybe some long time like an inertia, and maybe you will be like on some type of a ship which is gonna take you, but on that ride, it's like the Noah's ship arc. You take what is really necessary. There is a person here which is a big trouble in your life, Aquarius. There is a big trouble person here. This energy is usually comes for sometimes actually the troublemaker person or capricious friend, or not exactly enemy, but someone who is like, imagine, let's say, our dogs, which are the true guardians of our physical life. Let's say they also have their shadows as animals. So imagine this little one not with his best behavior and attitude, let's say, okay. But this person has been a friend for some time, let's say, okay, as the card symbolizes. It's like, it felt like to you, you will either like stay and feel frozen towards a situation, or you will just take and move yourself from it, but you choose to here move forward. With this way, you are opening some new directions to yourself, and finally you are moving away from this, let's say, troublemaking energy. And more cards. I will speak more. I see you have some anxieties with this new direction, and you had hard time to decide if you should walk away or not. But this person was making you to feel disconnect with the other side of the world, almost like feeling locked in a place and can't really move, like every time, like looking, like feeling locked in, like symbolically, like looking at from your window, like, you know, you finally, you know, getting like out of this, or it's like your escape plan from something. This is something really big, and it's like you do this plan now, and this is gonna launch soon for you. And I see you are not looking back here, and it's like you cannot really lose time. Wow. What would you advise to Aquarius around this time? Now, there can be some ways for you to explain a situation, or when you evaluate the people around your life. Maybe you would go like, okay, this person does that, or the situation took shape up like this, or this person is that. But the thing is that whatever way you try to describe or explain something, these oracle energies say that you got to accept the things as they are. So you don't have to search for some big meanings from now on. So this is like saying, for instance, this person is abusive, this person is toxic. So it doesn't want you to think, okay, they had a childhood trauma and their father did this, their mother did this, this person has been through that, that's why they are actually abusing, because they had this. No, it says, are they abusive? Abusive. Okay, that's it. Okay, you are not responsible from rehabilitating them. So you are not a rehabilitation center here for people. Here, because I see here you have stayed in a situation like so long than it needs. Now you are learning to accept and embrace your inner majesty, okay? And not someone's dictating way of things. There is freedom here, and the reading says embrace it. Okay, this is there is no alternative to that. The only way is to move forward, Aquarius. So if this reading has even touched one of you, then this reading's mission is fulfilled. Thank you so much, Aquarius, for tuning in. Now I'm going to move to the next sign, and this is going to be Pisces. Let me check. There's Pisces. Let me see. Okay, it's here. I feel so happy to be able to bring this reading today to you, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, nice. Hello, Pisces, welcome. Let's find out what's happening. Pisces energy for mid-November 2021. We shouldn't forget that this is a Scorpio new moon with some tension in the skies, which is going to be very beneficial for some of us. And you are, of course, the sister sign of Scorpio. So this energy may actually give you really some push towards things which has been feeling like stuck for some time, or you felt restricted or directionlessness kind of thing. The first message is the Judgment, Pisces friends. The second message is the Emperor. Emperor. and the Wheel of Fortune. Pisces, how did you manage to get all the major arcana cards out of this deck? I think you are the only sign who has managed to somehow made me to pull all these 3 major arcana cards, which are big time for you. Okay, now, so many things, so many big messages. You know, what does arcana means? When we say major arcana, we say big secrets. When we say minor arcana, we say smaller secrets. So in your reading, we have the big secrets opening up, which means this new moon and this mid-month may bring out those big energies which has been hidden like underneath for some time. I mean, throughout the now in the forward days, you may see these are actually coming up one by one. Okay, now what do we see here? First things first, if you have been dealing with difficult people, people who are in some kind of a position, who are leading you, dictating you, or responsible from like this watcher or supervisor, the boss, I don't know, the CEO, you know, the big guy in your life. You're gonna see this person leaving. So if this person has been difficult for you, okay, they are living your life. So you may see some opposing factors in your situation, what has been hindering for some time, hindering your progress, hindering or bringing an obstacle around a situation that actually needed to be completed long time ago, or something which was you actually needed that final move or some push, like to display something, maybe, you know, like a performance or like a chapter of the story you wanted to unfold. Now finally, what has been hindering that chapter, if this is in the form of a person especially, is now leaving this situation. It can be, of course, new people also can arrive. You may also meet with new people, but this person maybe had a particular, or you had a particular wish about this person. It seems some plans are changing in this narrative, that some people in your life that you have been maybe walking in a similar path will now continue their journeys in different quantum waves, and it's like they are like taken away now from your path, and now you will be introducing with new people. I feel here some decisions are given, or like someone is, let's say, deciding about you, or going to develop some type of if you were afraid that, Pisces, if you were afraid that this person will hinder me, they are going to prevent me from having something, or let's say you put a labor or an effort, they're gonna give me like a minus level, you know, is they are not able to do that now. They won't be doing that. This is a bit like a release for you. Actually, simply this new moon is, what is Scorpio? Scorpio is actually clearance. for some things to move forward, for life to happen, that needs to take place, right? So that's in that life and death paradigm. Scorpio is just right at the middle, providing that transition for us, for the signs, in actually the consciousness wise. So which is manifesting in our 3D lives. So here, this Scorpio for you clear out a way for you. Okay, here this is actually the support you can get at this time. Well, and this is not only the thing. If you had enemies or people who are somehow preventing your process, okay, aiming bad for you, you're gonna see these people harshly judged in their circumstances, and well, and you may not like what you see them, because it can be literally some karma happening for them. This is obviously gonna clear some way for you, path for you, but the thing is that they are likely to live your life. In a way, the enemies or what has been hindering you, opponents, rivals, is likely to live your life here, okay? And this may include some big people in position. You may be, oh, these big people has been involved with some deceit. Maybe they have made some changes in documents. Maybe they have used their power or authority in the wrong way, or they had maybe did money laundry. It's Scorpio season, ladies and gentlemen. You can find also every type of dirty financial situation or scandalous things actually being exposed, and which is continue to be exposed in the next 6 months. So okay, people living your life, but they are not living with just here some silence. There is some really exposure here you may also see, and it may happen right in front of your eyes. A woman in your life, though, who is trusting you, your words, they see your words, they see your efforts, they see the good in you, they see the this constructive energy in you, may push you to take action towards the direction. It's like sometimes these people that maybe even not gonna stay so long in our lives, but they show up, and it's like in a way bring to, you know, this helping to weave the tapestry of our life. They are like this helpful, you know, the spiders who are bringing two threads like together and weaving a road, a path for us. And they do that. We somehow encounter them, but then they silently leave, and we just are happy to know them. So here there is this kind of a waymaker for you, a waymaker person. Okay, Pisces, a waymaker person. I don't know where this word come from. I want to get 3 more cards for this reading, because I think this reading needs 3 more cards. So let me please hydrate myself. Okay. Okay. So the first message is the stars. The stars. Actually, in this one, it's like the constellation drawings. It's like that. I like it. I wish this could be more colorful, but I think when you look at it deep down, there is actually a war going on there, you know, because in the constellations, you know, with the fixed stars, galaxies, and planets, and what we have been like given as and documented since the ancient times. There is actually a mythology, you know, playing out in the constellations, because they are taking their names mostly from mythology. So here actually there is something very rich going on, definitely. We have the cross. Yes. Okay. It's like the cross is like in this deck, it's like the pain in our life path, but not directly the pain. It's like this feeling of something that we need to go through this phase in order to make a move in that constellation among the stars. But we are also getting this hope that and a fulfillment of moving also forward. Like we are not at a fixed place. Oh yes, nice. You have the heart here. There is someone who is trusting you. There is a woman. You got the double heart. This is also gives us a bit memory. You know, this heart is like actually like the this necklaces or jewelry like we carry usually, like the memory of someone. It's like your move or your story for someone is going to be, I think, a very dear to their heart, or you're gonna have something someone is gonna hand to you as a result of this process. Maybe again a female figure gonna hand something to you, telling you that, you know, take this like a memory of something, you know, carry this with you. It can be even like a words, you know, maybe some few words for you to have insight, or a piece of advice maybe, or something material form. So it's like that thing will be from now on what you will be attributed with, or like maybe gonna be known with. So because simply because you have maybe seen or been a lot in the process. Okay, let me get a oracle card for you, Pisces. The oracle says, yay, renewing your life, you see? You are getting off that clutter of these figures and enemy, or that dysfunctional people tapestry. You get rid of that clutter. Radiant vitality is feeling my life. Yes, this is, you're gonna feel that definitely, that vitality here. This is a new life energy, a new vitality. I think some people in your life like was like you know, this sucking your blood or something like that, like feed on you, you know. So there is also, I feel like you may, for instance, some people, some Piscean people, let's say there is a person leaving their chair. It's like from now on, or leaving something, it's like you will be from now on the carrier of that flag, or you will be from now on feeling that chair, or you will be now on change the position, because now there is a space is being opened for you. So there will be, you are taking action towards this direction. I think the universe is, I mean, the something, call it fate or destiny or dharma, is really creating a space for you to move from now on freely. And to be honest, throughout 2023, Pisces, this can be the moment that you have been expecting. And the maybe difficult part of it can be the heavy emotions. It can be emotionally intense. Okay? So normally if it would happen in a maybe in summer different month, like for instance Leo season or Taurus season, you know, it wouldn't maybe clear the same effect, but we have to admit the intensity of the scorpionic energy here. Some sentiments are extra loud around this time, because this is what really the Scorpio archetype is holding. And you know, any change actually created in a fixed mount, a fixed sign mount. So Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, these are fixed signs. Any change you will create can really prove themselves to be stable as that fixed signed energy. So it's good to, for instance, well, if you're gonna marry, really marry in a Taurus season, if you ask me. You're gonna like, you know, something has like will be concrete, fixed energy of Taurus. You know, make really some changes by using these energies. And again, with the Scorpio mount, amazing change, and also what you're gonna give your commitment to. When you're gonna give your commitment, make sure it's a fixed sign, full moon, new moon, or you know, a season at least. This is important. If you're gonna initiate something, for instance, go and pick a cardinal sign mount. If you're gonna make a negotiation, choose a more like a Gemini or Virgo mount, you know. So this is again, renewing life is a scorpionic energy, because getting rid of a cluster, which is again serve to a scorpionic energy, it's gonna renew itself from there. Again, serves to that fixed scorpionic energy so that it can take shape. So this is really a good thing. I think I have come to the end of this reading, but I think it was a good reading. Each reading is very meaningful for me at this time, and let's see what is gonna happen next. Of course, we have also December before closing 2023. Then we will have a whole new year. But you know, still 2023 offers us something, some energy, celestial energy to work on. So why don't we take the advantage of it? This is what I would say. So thank you very much for tuning in. Pisces, now I'm going to timestamp these videos. Take good care, okay? And ciao for now. See you in the next readings. By the way, if you have tarot questions to me, you can come to my Caro is answering your tarot question live streams to ask your questions. if you have this 1-2 question. But of course, if you want to have a whole private reading, check the description box below to see how private readings, how we run things in the channel. And it's gonna give all the information if you follow the guidelines there. Thank you so much once again. It was nice to connect with you this evening, really. I'm so much grateful and thankful for all of you for being here tonight with me in this live interaction. Please take good care, my friends. Ciao for now.